Hey, everybody, welcome back to Beyond Beauty, the real talk on beauty business. And today we are going to be flipping the script a little bit. Over the last few episodes, we've spoken to various beauty business owners, talking about how they run their operations, how they grow, and some of their challenges. Today, we're going to be talking to the clients that they serve. We're going to be finding out what makes customers come back, what makes them ghost or dump beauty businesses, and why they stay loyal to different businesses. Today in the studio to dive into the minds of customers are two beauty girlies and my friends, Valerie and Shubu. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Okay. So before we dive into this, can you guys just introduce yourselves and tell us what you do?
Hi, I'm Valerie. I'm Valerie Ike. I have a podcast. I have a homeware brand, candles, diffusers, all that stuff. And yeah, I'm a presenter.
Okay. Hi. Hi, Shubu.
Hiya. So I'm Shabu. I'm the founder of Beauty Hut Africa. We are a tech-enabled beauty retail and distribution platform.
Thank you, ladies. And then what they also didn't mention is that they're also beauty girlies. They love all things
I
beauty.
I do for sure.
Awesome. So, if you're a beauty professional or business owner, this episode is for you because we're going to talk about what makes your customers come back, what they're really, really, really thinking. Okay, so let's dive into it. What makes you try a beauty business for the first time and trust them?
So I think I rely heavily on recommendations,
Mm.
and I think I would say recommendations first. My nail person. Now that I think about it, my nail, my lash, my wax
Your last person now is my last
is your
person.
lash person exactly. So I rely heavily on recommendations. I'll try once and then I'll see how I feel. Yeah, recommendations for sure. I'll say.
Um, I was definitely going to say that, but I
Mhm.
think that another one that I would say is just how easy it is to use the service,
Mhm.
or get to the service. So
Mhm.
location,
Mhm.
just how easy it is to book the
Mhm.
service,
Okay.
how easy it is to
Yeah.
just be
Ease.
that
Yeah.
customer.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Same for me too, actually would be recommendation for sure. Like I feel like a lot of places that I go to now, again, like your lash person is not my lash
Mhm.
person. Nail,
I think it depends on the service. I
yeah.
think that for hair, I would definitely go by recommendation. But if I
Yeah.
need to get a pedicure done, for me, it's just like
Just need
the
somewhere quick.
ease of, getting to the
Executive
place and
Yeah.
like sorting it out. And I think
Yeah.
that like just going back and forth in the DMs about like his booking slot and stuff like
Mhm.
that, like I'm already off, like, yeah,
So
bye.
do you then like booking like or what type of booking process do you like?
I just like when it's seamless. I think that I do like to be able to just like, go in, book a time and like show up at
Yeah.
that time.
Okay.
But I also do like the flexibility of when like my calendar is a bit like all over the place and just being able to
Walking.
get on the phone and be like, can I
Mm,
walk in
yeah.
and sort
Yeah.
that out as well?
What about you?
I think I hate booking services, man. But like I know I shouldn't say that, but like I hate having to book a service. But what I would say is that my nail tech,
Mm-hmm.
I used to hate booking a service, but my nail tech definitely trained me to learn how to book a service, and like as a result, I've kind of accepted it.
Why did you hate it?
I just feel so maybe initially I was spoiled, and where I used to go to or everywhere else I was going to get my treatments from initially I just had to walk in and like I would be attended to and like everything
But
would
the
be
good
fine.
people are hard to do that with nowadays.
Yes,
I
Yeah.
absolutely
they're
agree.
booked
Like
good
I
solid.
people.
agree. I agree. Like my nail tech when I go and do my nails with her and she has been doing my nails. We realized recently that she has been doing my nails for like 4.5 almost 5 years,
Yeah.
and she gave me a free set for that. Shout out to her.
Yay.
But like I think initially it used to irritate me. I'm like, why? But now when I do my nails, once I'm done, I'll
Book
book
the next
the
one.
next one. Yes, so that
I
like
like
it's
booking, but I don't like paying deposits.
why?
Why?
Yeah,
No, no, no.
let me not expose myself on this
no, no. I actually want.
podcast.
Okay, and give us the part that you can expose.
Because I just
Why?
hate the idea of losing my money if I changed my mind or like something came up. So I like to book, and I would call you to let you know if I can't make it again.
Yeah.
But like the idea of like having to pay 50% and losing that 50% is, I think, a lot of the reason why people like Misha,
Mm-hmm.
the reasons why I don't like booking. If I can just tell
Mm.
you a time, I'm fine with that.
Okay,
Okay.
Or
but then
like book a time.
if the deposit is refundable though,
If it's then that's
or
fine.
if
Like if it's like movable to
yeah,
another
movable to
service. So like with strict, I
yeah,
would say with strict terms, that's why I don't like that. Like if it's
yeah.
the possibility that I lose my deposit, then I wouldn't like
I
that.
mean, like I
Mm.
get that. That's
Yeah.
yeah, I get that. But then
I know it makes sense for businesses, but
Yes,
my
for
point
sure.
is your terms should be a bit flexible.
yeah, okay. So
You know
flexibility
what I mean?
matters.
Yeah, you know what the conversation we're having earlier about how we're talking about that sometimes customers can just be a bit. I think
Yeah.
all of these things are protection because I was one day I was teasing my nail tech and I was telling her that that she's so strict this and down down and she was telling me some stories about
People are
things that have happened
wild.
and she was like that is why like there's nothing is non-negotiable like if you don't have an appointment you don't even know where her shop is for you to come
Yeah,
and meet her like she's not gonna do it and when she told me certain stories I was like you know what
I get it.
fair
Yeah.
fair because sometimes people think it's money. They try to throw money at her, talk to her disrespectfully. And this is
Mm,
someone that has been doing nails for years.
yeah.
Do you get what
Mm.
I mean? She has established herself well. And I know I shouldn't say this, but even during COVID, me and my nail tech are so locked in that I used to go to her house to do my
Valerie,
nails. She had, I was like, I'm one of those people. Like during COVID, yes, so
you
like
were on point.
because I was still working
Okay,
in my
fair enough.
defense. I was still filming, like news was still running. So like during COVID, I'll go there and she was like that I was one of the very few people that she was doing it for because I respect
Respected,
her
yeah. Her
kidney.
policies and
Yeah.
stuff,
But
yeah.
like
Makes
I
sense.
don't know, Sha. Anyway.
Fair.
Fair
So Shubu,
enough.
please pay deposits, please.
I will try.
She
When I
Please.
said
get my
that.
money up.
Please. Please. But okay, so you guys said something about no, I guess referrals or recommendations,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm the same way too in the sense that when I go to a service that's really, really good, as soon as I'm done, I'm like, ah,
Yeah,
I
you
just went
enjoyed
here. So
this.
like quick, and I shouldn't say this, but I will. I got a hammam and deep tissue like 2 weeks ago at can I say their
Yeah,
name?
please wear.
Okay. Nibel. Love and
Never
so
tried
like
them.
Never heard of them.
oh my god, probably like one of the best spas in Lagos. And I
No,
don't
I've never
like
heard of it.
getting deep tissues here because I feel like nobody can really like
They'll just
work
be
the knots in
pressing.
my back. Like I always end up feeling worse than when I walked in. Anyway, so went there, did my hammam, did my deep tissue. I was literally floating.
I can
No,
imagine.
like I called my friend Yamo. I said, Yamo, this is where the Lagos bodies go to. We
Mm.
need to come in
Where
here
is I
every
need to
month.
go to this
In the
place.
VI, we have a group chat, me and my sisters. I said, Fumbi and Funto, we need to
This
be
is
doing hammam. I called Tolu, the owner of
yeah.
Naba. I'm like, Tolu, oh my
Yeah.
God. Like, and I said that you need to make this thing a package because every babe should be doing hammam and deep tissue every month because it
Mm-hmm.
was that good. And like now I'm like, okay, this is me. I have to go back at the end of the month
Mm-hmm.
for hammam and deep tissue. So like recommendations matter. And I think with recommendations, when you do a good service, people will naturally like
Come back.
come back and
Mm-hmm.
tell their friends and tell their family about it. So now flipping the script a little bit, what makes you guys dump people? Like why would you say, you know what?
Hmm.
Nah, I'm done. Goodbye. Cut, cut, cut.
Just go first. Shimo.
I'm going first. I
Please.
hate rude people.
Okay.
I can't stand rude people. So I think that that is a huge part of why I wouldn't go
Pay
back to a
deposit. Okay.
service. Like, and it's not just being rude to me. I just hate like rudeness in
In
my
general.
Yeah.
environment.
Yeah.
And I think that
Just that
happens
rude
a few
energy.
times. Yeah,
Mm.
I've definitely experienced it a few times where like just because of how maybe the like, staff were interacting with each other and that
Mm.
happened to me a couple of weeks ago. I'm gonna say hair salon. But like just because of how the staff were interacting,
Mm-hmm.
like and I was viewing it, so I just can't go
Mm.
back with
Mm.
each other. So I think that I don't like that. I don't like when staff are rude to customers. In fact, that's even worse
Yeah.
to me as a customer. So if I'm like questioning the cost of a service, and I remember like last week I went to loosen my hair, and I didn't think that losing my haircut cost me 3,500 naira.
Mm-hmm.
So I was so upset, right? And when I got my bill, because I was like, what? Like, I'd rather like give somebody on the road that money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, as a customer, I just want to feel well taken care of.
Mm.
And I think that's where a lot of people like miss the spot. I guess, if
Yeah.
that's the right way to say it, in offering services. Like, yes, you're offering a good service, but then again, like, is the music playing so loud? And like, those little things that I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah. And I take meetings like when I'm doing beauty services a
Yeah.
lot. So
Same.
like,
Same. Same.
I remember sometime I went somewhere, I was the only one there, and I was like about to take a meeting. It's like, oh, can you put off the music for a second? And then like they reduced it like a few. I'm just like, there's nobody else here. So I feel like just little things like that that have to do with like the environment of the service are really important to me. But I think again, it's just the way that people take care of the customer service.
Yeah.
If your customer service isn't good, I can't come
Correct.
back.
So before you
And if it's consistent across different like
yeah.
staff members, not just one person,
Person,
I
yeah.
genuinely can't come back.
So before you answer that, so what makes it an experience feel super top tier for you?
I think for me, it's I like to get there. I like to be like asked nicely what I want. I like to be offered tea. I'm so sorry.
Some
Like I
main
know it's
character.
second. Yeah.
I hear
But even
that.
if it's not tea, I think my main
Something.
point is just the way that you are like whether the service is 1,000 naira or 100,000 naira, I want to feel like you value the fact that I've come into your institution like to do this service. Like the person that's been doing my nails has been doing my nails for like 4 or 5 years. I think you said the same as well. The person that's doing my hair as well has been doing my hair for like 4 or 5 years. Like I'm that person. I will be consistent
Yeah.
if I feel like we both treat each other with respect as like a service provider and the person like like
Yeah.
taking on
Service,
service. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? So what makes you dump somebody?
So I actually have a story. My last I said my last check, the babe that does my waxing. So she used to work she used to work somewhere, it's sugar wax. She used to work somewhere and then she stopped working there and she was like, oh, she was looking for she's come and wax me. Fantastic. Come and do everything in the comfort of my home. Loved it at a very affordable price. And like from there, I started recommending her to a lot of people like I would do. And then
Like I know where this is going.
next
Did you
thing,
get brand new?
I want to book my service. I'll text her today. She will reply me 2 days later and tell me, oh, she's not available. She can do so and so day. And I'm just like, I already waxed. Like, what do you
Yeah.
think is happening here?
Yeah.
And it's not like as if she was telling me, oh, I'm sorry. And like, she just became extremely inconsistent. And she was not
No,
telling.
this is my thing with recommendations.
Oh God.
No, she became. No, the funny thing is, she was not telling a friend of mine that I recommended her to that, oh, she has a feeling that I'm going to stop using her. And I was like, I'm going to, or I've already. like I freed it. And the funny thing is, where I do my wax now, I have to go there. It's more expensive, but I would rather
Yeah.
do that
Yeah.
than. And I know that if I book it, I'll just go there and do it. Than for me to like you don't have a booking service.
Yeah.
Normally, when I text you, the turnaround time is quicker.
Yeah.
Now the turnaround time is even that it's turning around to turn around in front. I told her, nah, bro.
turn around.
Can
in
we
front.
start gatekeeping again?
Yes,
Oh my
get
god.
I swear. This
Like
thing
I want to
pained
be
me.
honest.
Oh
Like I
my
want to be
God,
open and
girl.
honest. Like there are some things I gatekeep.
I understand that.
Because the result of not gatekeeping is what she just mentioned. And I'm not saying that I don't want anybody's business to grow. Everybody, I love, but it's not by my recommendation. Sorry.
So I
Some
gatekeep my
people,
tailor.
do you know I was guessing
I
there?
gatekeep my tailor.
My tailor. When I started
Fair.
I love her.
with my
but I will not-
tailor,
What? No.
I will ask you for your tailor after this, but
You-
I'm very respectable. I don't.
Fair.
Yes.
I have to. I'm not.
Fair.
I
When
won't say their
I
name.
started with my
Great
tailor,
girls or women.
Honestly, fair.
when I started with my tailor, 30K a dress. At a point, I never even started asking, oh, how much is this going to cost? Until 1 January, I received my invoice, 100 and something,
For
40K or
what?
something like that. I called her. I said, are you okay? And I know what happened. I like if a few months before that, I went to like, get my whatever, pick up something, was noticing a lot of accents, foreign act like, and at the end of the day, I
December.
know how many people that I've recommended her to that
Yeah.
don't live in Nigeria or like coming back for a quick thing. And I think it just, changed her perspective of, how much people can afford to spend on dresses, right? And it just made me think that actually I shouldn't have been giving all these people my tailor. There's Vicky James, if you're that, all these people,
You go
if you
ahead,
have the money,
Yeah.
Forex babes, go to those people. But like my 30K tailor, I can't afford her anymore. I can't
That's
tell you guys,
actually
like, I
crazy.
haven't used her I haven't used her this year.
Oh wow.
Because I can no longer afford somebody that I was putting on to everybody that had more money than me. So I've learned my lesson. So I've learned my
Wow.
lesson. I think sometimes, like, I think that's also the service provider also needs to know, understand your loyal customers and their
Yes. No. No.
pockets.
Yes.
Do you
And I'm not
Yes.
saying that
understand?
you
Yes.
shouldn't grow,
Yes.
your prices
Yes.
shouldn't
Yes.
increase, but like, I mean, like, if your prices are increasing, the quality of your service should increase as well.
Absolutely.
And I think
Yes.
that's another thing I forgot to mention. That's something that turns me off. Like, because I think that in Nigeria, yes, there's an exchange rate problem.
Mm-hmm.
So people are increasing prices. But
Mm-hmm.
I've seen, like, especially in the beauty industry, prices have skyrocketed to
Yeah.
insane amounts, especially
Yeah.
makeup artists.
Yeah.
Those makeup people.
I can't remember the last
Oh.
time
Please
I
let's not
got
talk
my
about
makeup done.
let's not talk about
It's been
makeup.
over a
Don't
year.
make me emotional, please.
I think
No.
my last birthday actually, it's been my like almost a year.
There was someone that I used
When
to
I got the
used to my
bill,
makeup. I won't say her name, but still love her. But then even before like Forex started dancing, she increased her price. I looked at her like, why?
What was happening?
Like no, like this was like maybe like 3 years ago. She started charging like 90K. Hun- I said I can't afford you
Oh boy,
anymore.
do you know where I
And
do?
then thankfully, and then thankfully, I I had learned how to do my makeup
Yourself.
myself.
Yeah, you know how to do your
I do.
makeup.
This is all me. Thank you very much. Um,
nice.
I said, no, don't worry. I will use my hand.
Mm.
It's only on like very, very specific
I'm so
occasions.
motivated to use my hand
You
now.
know, I
Ah,
found someone that when I go to the studio and I book
I think
and
you
I
told me
do
about
the
this
makeup
person.
with I do the makeup with her assistant, I pay 25K. Best believe that that's where I do my makeup. I will go there, do my makeup, come back home
And get
and
ready.
get ready and go to my event for 25K, and the makeup slaps.
Yeah. Honestly, like, because I
No,
think
I
that, like,
can't.
increase your prices for sure. Like, there's things, there's a lot happening in this country. We all know it.
Yeah,
But I think let that price increase match your quality, right? If
absolutely.
you're a hairstylist and you're increasing the price of, I need to see like changes in
Mm-hmm.
the service that's being offered. Is my wig lasting longer?
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a like I think I rotate between one or two sorry, between two hairstylists, and they've both increased their prices, but one of them keeps on adding new services onto that, or like just extra treatments. So for instance, I wear frontals a lot, right? So one of them ventilates as they're doing the front, so there's somebody that's ventilating, making sure there's no
Okay.
gaps in
Okay.
your
So it's
frontal.
like an
Okay.
But the other
add-on.
person that's increased their prices, you've not
Nothing.
changed anything about your service. So I don't feel like I'm
There's
getting any
value for
benefit
money.
from the fact that you've increased your prices. And I think that that's what people don't understand. I think we're definitely in an industry where people are seeing that, okay, people can pay this amount of money, so let me
So when
charge it,
when
but you're
not,
not
yeah,
backing it with real
yeah,
reason. So I
yeah,
think that's definitely something that can turn me
yeah.
around,
Yeah.
to go to the next person,
Same.
because it's just like, what, like, my salary hasn't increased.
It has
So if you want
not.
to give me a larger
Mm-hmm.
share of what
Mm-hmm.
I'm earning, my hard, very hard earned money,
Mm-hmm.
then you have to justify it. So I
Yeah.
think that's
I
another
just thought of even
thing.
two more things. If a dirty
Oh
place,
gosh.
because I was like, I was talking about that service that I did.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I remember sitting in the sauna, and like you're in the sauna, with your phone,
Yeah.
so you get creative and you just be looking around. I was in that sauna for like, once I saw that pee, I was out of that
What
place.
can I ask what you
It was
saw?
just, when somewhere is
Please don't say moldy.
not, it was
Ugh.
moody, and they put this pillow,
In
like
the sauna.
they've put with leather.
In the
And
sauna.
Lyle, I am not
No, that's
joking.
nasty.
And I just saw it and I'm just like, why? Meanwhile, this was supposed to be the VIP section of the span. I'm just
And
like,
that's they put
you
leather
people,
inside the place for
you
you.
people please should get a grip. No, 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 no. And I'm never like, I didn't pay for the service. It was a gifted service. It was like it was sauna, scrub, massage, and a head massage after. And I was like, I can never ever come back here.
Wow.
Never. And then my final thing is like a service provider arguing with you.
Mm.
I went to get a wax one time. I think like six did I touch a soft spot?
You did.
I think this was like 6-7 years ago, 8 years ago. I can never forget. And I would never go to this spa in my life, never recommend them. And to be honest, let me just
They're
keep,
not popping anymore.
let me just keep my mouth to myself. But I remember going to get a wax, and I was getting a Brazilian.
Mm-hmm.
And when she was doing my legs,
Mm-hmm.
I had said, this wax feels hot.
They should burn you.
She scalded my
Ooh.
vulva,
Ooh.
literally. Like it was peeling and chafing, and like I was like my entire see, it was peeling, it was chafing, it was like an injury. It was red. Can you see my skin color? It was red. I swore, and anybody that wants to hear this story, I'm always telling them, don't go to that place, so they will burn you. No. And I was telling her it's too hot. She was arguing with me. After the service, I told her that you burnt me. And I have very sensitive skin.
Yeah.
I was like, you burnt me. She was arguing with me. I said, let's go back inside there. And I lay on the bed and I showed her, you see, you burnt me. As it was scalding, that place was near my former office. Every time that it frustrates me, I would drive there and speak to the manager. I'm still in pain. So do you know I still paid for that service?
They didn't comp it?
Because the spa, you pay before you go inside.
Yeah, but they can refund you.
My darling, they did not offer it.
You know, we hear that thing where they say customers are always right. Customer is king. Is that correct? Are you guys always right?
No.
At what point? Because, okay, yeah, sometimes businesses can be a little cuckoo and all of that jazz. But at what point or in what moment have you ever been like, okay, this one is my fault?
I don't think I've been in this situation before.
Valerie, shut up.
No. So let me be honest. I always say is that I'm very like law abiding, will abiding, or whatever. I actually don't. If this is how things are supposed to be, I would just always, because I also don't like insults, because I have a very terrible temper. Like if we start now, we don't know where it's gonna end. So I just like to like toe the line and just make sure like I do what needs to be done. But in the reverse of my own business and experiencing customers, I would say that customers are definitely 1000% not always right, and I will block you.
What about you, Shira?
Honestly, I'm often right.
I love it.
I'm joking. Don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like, no, I'm not always right. And I think that I just like to be told in a nice way where I've gone wrong.
Yeah.
And I think that that's a thing that we need to learn in the reverse as businesses, how to deal with customers that are wrong. And I think like since we've been running Beauty Hub for like a year and a half now, almost 2 years. And I think that what has been so interesting to me is dealing with customer service issues with the mindset that the customer is always right. It is such a tough thing. Yeah. There are genuinely crazy customers out there.
Yeah.
Like, and every day there's a new issue where you're like, wow, I can't believe somebody can even think like this, let alone let it out of their mouth as a complaint. So I think that like learning how to deal with those issues is more so, you need to be you need to communicate that you understand where somebody's coming from, even when you don't. So your tone matters, right? What you're saying also matters. Before you explain yourself, you have to acknowledge what they have said and explain before you even go in to explain why this is not how it works here. Yeah. I've had multiple issues where, like, we've had multiple issues at Beauty Hut where a customer can even use a product and decide they don't like the color and feel like they're entitled to return it, even though our FAQs are, there and, that type of thing. But dealing with that customer is also always difficult, that type of customer. Like literally just yesterday, a customer service issue was escalated where somebody bought the wrong shade of foundation, maybe had used the foundation and wanted to return it. So that always happens. But I feel like you actually have to understand that not everybody thinks like you.
But that one is wild. Like, you bought it.
How can you return used makeup?
You used it. Now want to return it.
But you know what? Like, I think that like running a business has taught me that like not everybody thinks like the next person.
True.
Like, I think that there is a customer that feels entitled to that switch. And I don't want to, say that the customer cannot have that expectation for another business. Let's say there's something that does happen. But I feel like what is important is how you communicate, communicate that back to the customer, in that, like, I'm not saying, oh, no, you can't have your refund. I'm basically saying, look, I've heard you. And I would also love a world where that existed. But these are the reasons why we can't have that. We can't return that product or exchange that product. So I think it's the way you speak to customers also matters. And not just from tone, because I think that there's also the thing where if somebody's really upset and you're just talking to them in a very calm tone, it can also just aggravate them. It also has to do
I
with
agree.
what you're
I
saying,
agree.
what you're saying, and how you're communicating it back to the customer, and also what you're offering. I think that a lot of businesses in Nigeria forget that part, right? Yes, you have an upset customer, and yes, you cannot solve that issue directly, but how do you make sure that that customer comes back, right? So it's
Yeah.
just like, look, I'm so sorry that we couldn't help you in this moment, but you know what? Take 20% off your next order.
Yeah.
You know, those type of things where it's like, I get that you're disappointed, and I think that's the main issue to solve here.
Yeah.
How can I compensate it? You know, let me deliver you your replacement that you maybe you have to pay for free.
Yeah.
Like, I think what we need to understand is that yes, a customer can be upset, but that's also a lost customer, and you can't afford that as the
Yeah,
business.
I agree.
So whilst you can't solve the issue the way the customer wants it, how best have you tried to fix it? How best? Okay, yes, you know, you got a foundation shade that is not your color. I'd be upset if that happened to me, right? So I'm offering you a discount on your next foundation purchase, a discount that I
That's
can
very
afford
kind, though,
to.
'cause I don't think
So
I
I
would offer.
think you say that,
I
but like
mean,
that is
but
the
don't-
cost
don't
of
worry,
customer.
like,
Like that is the
with
cost
running
of.
Splice,
Yeah.
there have been instances where it wasn't our fault, but it wasn't our fault. An end customer tried to book something, the schedule, they got the time that they didn't really want. Something happened. The business comes and tell me it's not my fault. It's the software is working as it should have been. The customer is upset, business upset. I said, okay, no problems. We will pay for the service. Pick a day that you want. It's on Splice. And the babe was like, really? I might care because like this was not what you wanted. The business thinks it was our fault. It wasn't our fault, but I can't go back and forth because it doesn't do.
It's not worth
Doesn't-
it.
Yeah, it doesn't do me any good.
It
Doesn't
costs
do
you
me good.
time.
Yeah. So how much is the service? No worries. It's on us. And she's like, wow, so amazing. I'm like, yeah, thank you, babes. Come back again and use us. Thank you very
But
much.
they will come back, and
No,
I
yeah,
think
they will,
that
yeah.
it's really important to know, like how valuable customer service is.
I agree.
Yeah.
And
And I
I think what you're
think
saying is
yeah,
empathy as well. And I
it's
think
empathy. Honestly, it's
we
empathy.
lack it.
Customer service is empathy. That's
Yeah.
actually, for me, that's the definition of
Yeah.
customer service. I think it's just like sitting in someone's shoes and like that is a ridiculous request.
Yes.
But if what happened to you happened to me, I would also
it's
be
a-
upset.
Yes,
like,
yes,
and it
it'd
has
be
happened
mad.
to me like before, like in
Yeah.
different ways, you know, like where it's like, oh, why did I buy this? You know what I mean? I may not have gone to ask for
A refund.
an insane refund, but I feel like you just need, I think customers just want to feel heard and seen.
Yeah.
So let me
A
tell you
lot
guys
of
a
the
funny
time.
story, and I want to get your opinion. So one of my friends, I won't say her name, so I don't embarrass her. One of my friends telling me about this wig vendor that she bought a wig from, right? So let's just say they advertise this wig. It's 300 grams that they put online. She goes to the store, tries it on, loves it, buys it. Then maybe like a week after, the owner is now messaging her that, oh, hi, we actually realized that this wig is not 300 grams, it's 400 grams. So you have two options. You can either keep it, but then you have to balance us, or bring it back and we'll take off 100 grams. And my friend was like, no. And then my friend then,
Depends
now,
on the price.
my friend then also mentioned that she then went back to the page to look at the post. The thing still said 300 grams as advertised. So my friend was like, this is insane. First of all, it's been a whole week, right? That's one. Two. And then it's wild that you're now coming and then asking me to either bring it back to take off 100 grams or pay the balance. And my friend said no, she's not doing into that. She's had that she's also a business owner and she's had to bear the loss of a a mistake, right? But then it's wild that you're coming to come and ask me to then. So like, what do you guys think?
Is it what? No, you know what? Like on the side of like
You chop the
cost-
L now.
Is
No,
I'm two
no,
ways.
no,
I'm
because no. See, and then my friend's point was your post is still up that I saw, and it's still saying 300 grams.
So is she running a racket?
Do you understand?
I
No,
mean,
I just
first of all, she should
understand.
weigh the hair.
Um,
But I think that like I'm two ways. So
Okay.
yes, as a business, you have to prepare for loss. Like you have to have a budget to lose money. It's just it's something that I noticed that a lot of businesses in Nigeria don't do because we work with businesses every day, right? Like the brands we stock are businesses, and sometimes we have to turn products back and be like, oh, there's an issue with this, and like, they're upset, and it's like, no, like this happens, right? Like this does happen,
Cost of doing business.
but it
Yeah.
is the cost of doing business
Yeah.
that you would lose money. So I think there's that part of it. But I also would say that there's a part of it where you also have to like think about this is a massive cost. So I think when it comes to hair is an expensive business.
How much was the difference?
Maybe like 300K.
Ah,
It's not like 50K. 50K, like sure, whatever.
that's a tough one. That's a lot of money.
Please. Let's
You,
just.
I'm so sorry.
let's just
You
do- let's do
actually
for
chopped
for
that
real.
L.
I can't chop 300K.
Okay. So okay. So
I understand though.
okay. No. So what
For
you now
me,
do?
personally,
So
I need 300K right now. So
so what do you now do? The hair has gone. It's been a week. What even like a day after? A whole week.
I think
Haba.
I think that
it's tough. Oh.
it's a very tough situation. I understand both sides.
My friend did not
Like, I
return the
see
wig,
both
Sha.
sides.
Yeah, she's wearing the
I don't
wig.
think. I honestly don't think I will return. I don't think I'll return the wig.
I'm not even sure how
I'll
I'll handle that. Like I'm actually stuck with it. Like
if I'm
finding
thinking
an
about
person
it,
happen
answer.
to
I
you.
think I'll try and meet them halfway.
So I think part of my
I
friend.
should
try to
definitely
meet them
give a
halfway.
discount or something.
Yes.
No,
So
so
offer a discount from that.
But I've already
300K.
won the wig. The wig looks mad.
Do you understand? You know when we
You're
come out
not
and return
looking
it,
scanty
or
based on my budget.
Do you get? And that wig will never ever look or feel the same to you if you take it back and they remove those 100 grams from that hair.
Yeah,
It
but
will never feel the same to you.
But I think part of my friend's beef was just the approach that the owner came to her with. Like came to her like very matter of fact that okay, here are your two
I
options.
think that tone will definitely make me
you
less
not do anything.
receptive or less able
Yeah.
to like. But if I like honestly like if I mistakenly put 300K in your hand, I'm coming to you on a humble. Oh.
Yeah.
That please oh.
Sorry, oh, because
my
our
windscreen
honest
was broken
mistake.
that day. No, but 300K is
Not my
it's a
scale
lot
was
of money to
broken.
it's a lot of money to lose, and I think you have to be humble as to how you're going to get that money back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
think
tough
so.
one. It's a tough one. I'm
I
like,
think so.
I understand the
agree.
owner,
I agree.
not
for
her
sure.
approach,
My friend said,
but I also understand the
she said,
friend
screw
because
it.
imagine
actually-
leaving with 1 week, you look mad.
My
You're not
friend
telling
said
me
her
what-
People
in
have already asked
like,
you, where do you get this week? You already send them customers.
because that's how he brought it came up now. I said, where's this pick from? She goes, it's from here, but this is what happens. So if you want to go at your own risk.
300K is too much. Like I don't know. There should have been some
She didn't-
sort of middle ground.
She should have given it.
She didn't offer
They
a
She should have
discount.
offered a discount. And I think
Yeah.
she should have come on a humble, like, look, like, I've never made this kind of mistake before.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to cost my business a lot.
Yeah.
Like, because small businesses are going through it.
Absolutely.
Like, so I
So speaking
think,
about humility, sorry to cut you short. I just remember like a good experience that I had. Was it like 2 weeks ago? I had sent one of my wigs to get laundered, right? And I picked it up. I was actually trying to film this podcast. I wore it and it was not nice. Like so I got the wig rewigged and then laundered, but then how they then like put it back together, it was janky, the curls were not great. And I video called, I'm like, I cannot wear this thing on my head. It's okay, bring it back. Thankfully, like it was close to where I was. So I sent it back. I said, okay, I need this thing by noon because I'm shooting by noon. And then 11:30, 11:45, I'm like, where's my hair? I then called them. Oh, actually, they have to reconstruct it. I was like, but no one told me that. Oh, we're so sorry, but we're ready in an hour. I said, okay, so what's supposed to happen? Like, I have to go on camera like in a few minutes. And like, I was already getting upset, but I wasn't yelling because I don't like to yell. I said, okay, that I actually need the hair. I said, okay, don't worry, that they're coming back, they'll figure something out. You know, they actually sent me another wig to wear. I was touched, and that hair was mad.
It was also a marketing scheme.
Of course it was. Of course it was, because I almost asked,
how much is this?
this
thing?
hair. No, I didn't fall for it. I don't have money. No, but like I was very, very blown away by
that level
that.
of
Yeah,
customer
because they
service.
said, "Don't worry, okay, we'll send you another one," and they sent me another one. Lovely hair. It was perfect. By the time I was done shooting, they said your hair is ready. I said, okay, I'm gonna pick it up. I picked it up. They said, please wear it in front of us now, so that we can see that everything. So I will go back there, like even
Just because of
just
how
because
they
of
handled it.
yeah.
I think that's it's really like I remember even like I was going to go into another example before, but I don't want to even like just talk too much. There's so many things to talk about, but I think that people don't realize, the value of just being humble and just being kind and just your tone being good as well. And it's something that we're always trying to train into our team, and businesses will make mistakes.
Absolutely.
Like, that's really just the truth. And I think that like you do have to put these things in place
Mhm.
to make your customer service experience seamless
Yeah.
for those people to come back. I think that
Yeah.
like most of your recommendations, oh sorry, most of the talk about your business will be the negative experiences. Like
Yeah.
it is like somebody will mention your business about that place
Ah,
that I went there and then this happened and then that happened and they
Mm-hmm.
didn't give me this. So you need to make sure that the less people have that have a negative experience with your customer
The
service,
better.
the
yeah.
better. Because when you solve something the right way, people would always speak about how
Yes.
you did that. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, like when I was eating somewhere and I saw cockroach.
Ah.
I'm telling you. The waiter just
Valerie.
came, they killed it, and then they just stood there and they were looking at us like, sorry. Like that was just
Did you
nobody.
leave? I would leave.
Ah, hey, God, I beg you. The cockroach was
I don't know
like,
if there's any customer service that can solve that problem. Oh.
honestly, but
No.
we know that we still paid our bill and like everything. They actually acted like as if it was just another day in the hood.
Perhaps it was another day in the
I think
hood.
so. I think
Oh, there's
so.
something I hate more than cockroaches.
I hate roaches.
See.
I'd rather there were dogs in the restaurant. I hate cockroaches.
So moving on, ladies. Why do you stay loyal? Because you mentioned you've been with your nail tech for 4 years. Same with you.
Mhm.
I've been with my nail tech longer than 4 years, but it's a very long time, Sha.
Mhm.
What makes you loyal? And what makes you say, you know what, it's time for me to experiment and try
Um.
something new?
So I like I like consistency.
Mm.
I like
100%.
consistent service. If I come to your store today, what I get today is what I want to get in 7 weeks. Once it starts to,
Chic.
I'm not interested. I like respect. It's big for me as well. Like people that respect my time, respect like there's an obvious respect between both parties.
Mm.
I don't feel like I can disrespect her and she
So
doesn't.
reciprocity
Yes, absolutely. I love that. And then I would say someone that just really actually
knows
knows
what they're
what
doing.
they're doing, right? Not just someone that just opened the shop because they're trying to make money, but someone that's like actually, for example, I always make fun of my nail tech, but she will match my actual
Nail
nails.
bed.
Yes, the color of my nail beds to my nails. Like
Yeah.
if I have French
My
or
nail
like
tech keeps my powder. There's a powder in his shop called Subuola.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Those are the kind of things that will make me come
Yeah.
back.
No, genuinely.
Yeah, those are the kind of things that will make me
Yay.
come back. Like if like I feel like I'm part of you now because you think
Mm.
about me. So I would definitely always come back for sure.
Yeah. What
For
Like,
about
even
sure.
when
you?
I travel for months, my
Mhm.
powder is there
Mhm.
as Shubuola's mix.
Mhm.
Oh, that is
So
so
it's like those
cute.
little
Mhm.
things.
Mhm.
But I would say for me, it's people understanding me. That's what makes
Mm.
me keep coming back.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people that are good at what they do. But if you don't understand the fact that like just my little nuances that I might have, like,
Mm.
oh, if I'm in a meeting, turn off the music.
Mhm.
Or, those little things are like not
Mhm.
like that's just understanding me and
Yeah.
like just understanding what I like.
Yeah. I get that.
Like
It's like
for
paying attention,
paying
actually.
attention
Mhm.
to me and like
Yeah.
just like understanding me as a customer, like the type of things I would like, the type of things you can't try with me. Like my
Mhm.
hair must be straightened before I get there to install it. Like there's so many little things that like if you are able to understand me and align with me, you have me for life.
Yeah.
Like
I agree.
it is a if beauty is a recurring expense for
I
me.
Absolutely.
agree
Like
for sure.
Yeah.
you would
This
actually have me.
this new wax place that I go to, the person that waxed me the first time, I liked her, but so the next time I went, I just did like any professional, right? And this second babe that waxed me, she waxed me so well that I had to tip her. And
Mm.
now every time I go back to the same
Oh
company,
my
but I'm
You
always
goodness.
ask
choosing
her.
for
100%. The
this
girl that
babe.
did my brows last week. Um I I even saved her number in my notes. So
Ah,
anytime I go back there,
oh boy.
I had to like I tipped her more than the service said
Yes.
because
Yes.
for me to not like because I'm a picky
Complain.
person. So for me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not even complain, not for me to not be like, okay, angle it this way or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I was just like, that took 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
You did it perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I will never forget you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
generally, like so doing
Yeah.
the work well and also
Mm-hmm.
just not having me because I don't like to lead people to do things. I like people that know what they're doing,
Yes.
understand me. Like when I do my hair, like the style I'm doing it in without me saying it. My nails, like don't talk to me about doing pink nails. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't even like the conversation. Like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
understand me, understand what I like, so I can do my exact same service that I do every week
Yes.
and be leaving. So I'm that
Yeah.
kind of person. Like I'm very I'm very consistent in terms of what I like. So people that understand me gets me down to the color of my nail bed.
Yeah.
That you've
I
won
like that
me.
nail bed
Yeah.
one. That is
Because the
very.
moment there's a
Yeah.
slight pink,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
upset.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you know that I don't, if you do, you're not gonna, if you're mixing every time and taking 20 minutes out of my service time, like I'll find
That's
somebody
also
else.
another thing
Yeah.
as
So
well.
you have my powder, like you, and obviously I know that's not something that everybody
Can
does.
do,
So I know
yeah.
that I'm different,
For
but
sure.
like
I agree.
those little things matter to me because I'm like, oh, I don't have to think too much when I go to you. Like the less I use my brain cells, the more I like you.
So it's convenience. It's also just like the entire customer experience,
Yeah.
right? And
Yes.
because you mentioned earlier wanting to feel special, right? And
Yeah.
then getting value from, the service that you're paying for. That makes sense. Okay, so not last one, second to the last one. What do you guys wish beauty pros or beauty businesses really, really, really understand or know? Just like as a customer, like what do you wish? I just wish this guys would just
Price consistency. Honestly, I know we've spoken about that before, but I'm just really tired of like hiking prices. Like the more you feel like you have more experience in your role, then hire other people. You know what I mean? Like I get it from a beauty service provider perspective. Obviously, your price will go up as a person, but I like again like just have a team, like have things. Like I think for me, as I'm growing as well, like with you, in this service also grow. Like the service experience should get better. Like when I started with my like nail tech and like the person that does my hair, where they are today is different from when
Where
they
they were when they
started.
started, yeah.
And like now, okay, I know I'm investing in your rent. Like when we started, there was no AC in this place, but you know, you really like what I mean. Like everything is increasing as the time goes on.
yeah,
So I
of
feel like
course.
people are increasing their prices. There's still no AC. The water is still yellow when I come out. There's so many things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And another
But
thing that
yeah.
I would say that I actually really enjoy, I don't know why people act like it's a bad thing. I like preferential treatments.
Ah, Valerie.
I love it. My nail tech,
Ah,
when I don't
God.
book in advance, I can text her and be like,
I'm so sorry, but
"Nene."
same.
She'll tell me, you've come again, but okay, come and do your nails
Can I
at
say
so and so
something though?
time.
But do you also think
Don't
that
forget your
it's
loyals. Don't
yes,
forget
no, no,
them.
yeah, yes. It's so
Yeah.
that's actually what I was going to say
Yeah.
there. So do you think it's because you've also, like you said, invested in them over a period of time, so they know that if Shubu or Valerie is late to an appointment or is late to make an appointment, they're going
Yeah,
to
there's
come
customers that
and like there's just
no,
because
because I explained this to somebody just the other day. The person that is coming here to do their birthday here once a year is not me.
yeah,
You see me once a week, every Friday at 10 a.m. Like I'm a very like
consistent
by the book
person.
consistent person. So if you upset me, you've lost the chain of
Yeah.
like an income
Consistent
stream,
money, yeah.
right? If you upset I'm not saying upset a girl on their birthday, but
course, you
my
shouldn't
point
do that.
is like you also need to understand the different type of value customers bring.
Exactly.
I may not bring you an Insta post, those type of things, but like you have been making money from me every Friday at 10 a.m. for 5 years.
Yeah.
Don't obsess me because and maybe I forgot to
Yeah.
tell you I was
Yeah.
coming in, or those
Yeah.
type of things. I think that there's
Yeah.
and that's part of understanding
Yeah.
the lifetime value of
Yeah.
different customers.
This reminds me, like, in December, it's a madness. Everybody's back. This reminds me
Ah.
of, it reminds me of the fight that we always have with like beauty businesses where, and I hate to say IGGBs, but like our diaspora
I'm
siblings.
now into forgiveness because I had to forgive.
Okay.
It's happened to me. Like December, like 2 years ago, I'd never had my nails on that long because there was no
There was no
place to stop me
slots.
in. And in January, I had to sit down.
So do you know what I do?
Conversation.
No, so do
I
you know
said
what I
because of what
do?
you did to me, I'm not coming back.
Do you know what I actually do?
So it's changed, yeah.
What I do now is, and I started doing this 2 years ago. Once it's like end of November, I book for first
Oh
first
no,
week of
yes,
December and then
that's
last week
something
of
I
December.
actually used to do.
So that way, I don't
You
care.
book all your December
I am
services
there.
in November. I've learnt my lesson.
Yeah. Oh no, I've booked, and yeah, like I do that now. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
also-
wait until the last.
I think
minute.
Do you know something that's annoying about IGGBs? God bless them.
You were once one, Sha. So
I think
speak
what I
nicely.
like about my service providers is that they know that I am actually obsessed with getting the service. So they always try
to fit you
to
in.
to just sort of, so for example,
to indulge you.
yes. So my
Yeah.
nail tech, for example, the first time that I was ever going to miss an appointment, since the 4 years that I've been doing my nails. Could definitely tell as well. Like I said, reciprocity. I could tell that she was not in the mood that day because she checked me and she was like, "Where are you?" You know. And it was past my appointment time. I should have told her I wasn't gonna come. Blah blah. So that day it was just not my day. Let me not even lie. And I could tell that she was having a bad day as well. So she was like, that if I'm not coming, I have to pay the cancellation fee. I was like, okay, no, Allah, how much is the cancellation fee? And when she told me, I just stopped LMAO. Like, not in a rude way, but I laughed and I'm like, girl,
That's happened to me.
this is
before.
my first time ever missing an
What
appointment.
consequences, guys?
That has happened to me before.
So she said,
Like-
so she called me and she was like, I just want to hear your voice and how you're talking. And I was like, why did you want to bill me? Isn't that how much it is to
Oh, you are
bill
so
me?
nice. The last time somebody sent me that type of message, I just replied, I can't read. I can send you, I can find the message here.
You
Like,
said I can't
a long
read.
message. Oh, I actually said, I can't read. First of all, I don't even read messages that have read more.
Oh,
So by the fact that you even
saying
something about a
she's saying to
policy
you that requires
to me that I've
more.
been giving you money all this time, I literally replied, sorry, I can't read. And the response
You're
No, she would
strict,
have
oh.
lost her mind.
You're strict.
what do you mean you wrote me an
She
essay
would have
about
lost her
paying a
mind.
this, that, or that?
You probably no.
She-
Wow.
No,
I
but
said, sorry, I can't read.
I want to hear what you're going to say
My
about
people know me.
IGGBs and how they are annoying.
First of all,
Mm-hmm.
let me start by saying
Say more.
I love IGG. But what I don't like
Mm-hmm.
is I feel like every time they come in to my country, they just ruin the pricing. Like I keep talking about pricing because it is such a sensitive
Everything-
topic for me.
everything
Like,
actually goes
for
up.
everything
Even
to keep on
Ubers.
going up except
when
my
people say,
salary.
come with me to go and do my hair for $30, why would the prices go up?
It sets a precedence that people can pay this, like this type of money.
No, but then you know you also
That's
made a
what
point about
happens.
like customer lifetime value, right?
No,
So
but people don't understand it. You now start thinking that people can afford to pay you like
Yeah,
$100
not
for
everybody
a
can,
service.
yeah.
Like that is actually ridiculous for people of us that are earning inside this country.
all right. Well, this is really I'm enjoying this conversation so much. Okay, so one more. I always say one more, and I'm lying. A question.
A question.
What is one beauty service that you want to try but haven't done it yet?
So I say I haven't done laser yet for obvious reasons, the pricing. But I found like an affordable one that I want to try. And then when I'm older, I definitely want to do Botox.
I was older. Why are you waiting until you're older?
About beauty services is once you pop, you can't stop.
I know.
So I want to like kind of take my time to get into laser because it's like sorry, I said laser, Botox because
Yeah,
it's injectables.
yeah.
Kind of want to take my time on that. But like, yeah, that's what I'll say.
Okay.
That's what I'll say.
What about you, Shubes?
I think laser too.
Okay.
Like I feel like probably more so when I was younger, I really want to be hairless. I don't think about it as much anymore. But I think definitely laser, like full body, like except my scalp.
I want to do my scalp. I actually
Fair
want to do my
enough.
scalp. I actually want to do my scalp. I'm tired of cutting my hair. And like I don't think genuinely that I would try to grow my hair. I tried to grow my hair. Funny enough, like the past 2 weeks I was growing out my
Yeah,
hair.
you said so.
And I woke up this morning, I was just like, what the hell is this? I shaved the whole thing off, man.
I don't know. What would I do? I've experimented a lot. I have, and I don't regret
You're
it.
killing me.
I'm a beauty girl, so even Splice is a natural progression of how my life was going to
Same
go
with
anyway.
Beauty Hut, right? Like I was obsessed with
Yeah,
skincare,
product
but like
judgment.
I've tried so many.
I
Yeah.
get that. I get
I've done
that.
like you know now that everybody is talking about is it K-tips or like the hair thing.
Yeah.
K-tips. I still do that thing in 2010 actually no 09 08 2010
Is this
in
different from
America.
Tapings?
Tapings,
it's
the
the ones
K-tips,
that they
micro
they're all
links.
similar though.
They're all similar.
You know one thing
I don't.
And
I
so
don't
funny
play,
how
one
it's
thing
like
I don't
popping
play
back
around with
again.
is my hair.
One thing
Oh,
I
nice
do
that
is
too.
Like
watch
because like I just I'm
hair
a wig girl,
videos.
so like nobody really sees
No,
my hair.
I only became a wig girl when I moved back to this country. Before to wear my
Oh,
hair.
fair
out.
enough.
I think I
fair
can
enough.
install a wig because of how many wig videos that I've watched. Every time if I'm on social media and I see a video of a baby installing a wig, I will watch that video from start to finish. I don't know why.
You know what? I'm the
Every
opposite.
single time.
I have like ADHD. I just don't watch videos. I
will
don't watch
watch
TV.
it.
I'm so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
So how do you relax? I mean,
I don't know.
My idea of relaxation is literally sitting in front of TV with a glass of wine.
Yeah,
and
the
just
glass of wine
chilling.
part for sure.
But not the TV. Do you listen to music or podcasts?
I listen to music. No podcasts. Like I listen to everything on 2x. even voice notes.
Okay, fair. I
So
do.
like
I do
for
1.5
me, I
x.
just
I
want
don't
people
do
to get to the
2x.
point.
2x is too fast. I can't hear
I
you
No, I
tweaks
anymore.
can hear it. Trust
everything.
me, even if 3x existed, I would hear it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like that is
I
how my
tweaks
brain
everything.
works.
I tweak because sometimes somebody's sending you a voice
My
and they're
parents
like,
find it so weird.
I
They're
think
like, "Can
that's
you
weird.
stop
Two
doing
um,
that?"
X's.
Like,
Okay, so okay, now this is actually the last one. So
mhm.
we're gonna play a little fun game. It's
mhm.
called Snip, Skip, a Slay.
Okay.
And so basically we're gonna make choices, right? So snip means you cut out of your life. Skip means that you can take a break or try again later.
Hmm.
And then slay is your ride or die forever keep. You
Okay.
guys ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Why are you looking hesitant?
because I'm scared what
Snip,
the questions will
skip,
be.
or
A
slay.
slay.
Okay.
All right, so let's go. Acrylic, gel extensions, press on.
Hmm.
Ah,
Snip
can I do
persons.
separate for hand and feet? It's different. It's
Hmm.
very different.
That
Okay,
is
fine,
true.
fine. Let's do the
That is true.
separation. Oh yeah.
That is
Oh yeah,
true.
yeah. You start us off.
So slay acrylic for my fingernails.
Always.
Always.
Really?
Always.
Right. And then slay gel
On your
for my
toes.
toes.
Me
Okay.
too.
Snip acrylic for toes.
I
Because
mean, yeah, that thing, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, I guess the question doesn't even feel like it was made for toes.
Okay.
The other options are
Persons.
press-ons
Mm-hmm.
and
It's just
And no,
persons.
no, it's press-ons and
Acrylic or gel.
yeah, 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 that's
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
yeah.
think I
So
can skip.
snip persons, right?
That's what I'm coming back to, Abby.
No, 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 no. Snip is to like
Snip
let it
is
go
out.
completely.
Skip
Out
is that you can
completely.
come back. You can try it
Let me
again
snip those
later.
press-ons. Let me snip
Really?
those
Mm-hmm.
I
press-ons.
do press-ons. Though.
You
Yeah.
know
I
what?
always
Like I
find
see
I find it
press-ons like in
fascinating
today's world,
when you say you
they
do
I do
look
persons.
press-ons.
like acrylics. Like your nails look like
Yes,
acrylics.
Mm-hmm.
press-on. Press-on
However,
and,
like
and
the
gel.
idea of my nails not looking like they're growing out of my fingers is so crazy to me. But yours doesn't look like
Mm-hmm.
press-ons.
It's press-on and gel.
I haven't done
I've
Are
persons
you sure?
dumped,
before.
girl.
Is
I
it
did this
rude
last
to
week.
ask? Are you sure?
The
No,
person I know is the one that you be sticking yourself.
no, these are press-ons. Yeah,
But they shape it on your finger.
Okay,
absolutely.
let me
Okay.
skip that one. Then snip gel.
Maybe I'll skip persons too, but I'm not a big fan of like
Because I
it's
don't
I'm an
paint my own
acrylic girl.
nails. I
Okay,
don't
so
paint my nail
another
beds are too
controversial one:
small.
almond shape, coffin or stiletto, and stiletto, not all.
Snip all because
I know.
this is the shape of my
Yes,
I'm
nails.
fair.
not. Which one is almond? Which one is coffin?
Let me see your nails.
No, it's not this. Like, what's hers?
So mine is
Stiletto.
stiletto a bit,
What's
just not
hers?
as sharp. This is
Square.
like square round,
I
right?
think I usually do squares.
Yeah, it's usually
So
square.
like, okay, I think I'll skip stiletto. Sorry, I'll snip stiletto. I
Stilettos.
just don't do sharp nails.
Yeah.
But then I would do almond as the slay and
Okay.
coffin as the skip.
What's the
No,
difference between almond and coffin?
So and coffin is the one that is like
it's like a square
it's
but
like
with
but it's tapered.
tapered.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it starts
Ah,
yeah, it's like that
okay.
and then square.
Okay. If I had to choose,
Mm-hmm.
I'll slay coffin,
Mm-hmm.
skip almond,
Mm-hmm.
and snip stilettos.
I'm actually trying stiletto, so I might
Try
skip that
it.
almond.
I always tear my
Because
own
I
hair
like
when
them
I
on
do
you.
stilettos.
No,
I like
so
them on
I always
you,
tell them
but
not
like
to make
yeah.
it really
Sharp.
sharp because I always scratch myself.
Funny
it's
enough, I
like a
actually like the
hazard.
sharp ones when I see it on people's nails. Like as if it's not too long.
It's not very practical. You will scratch
You will
yourself.
scratch yourself.
Fair enough.
I tore a lot of my underwear because of that. A
Finally.
lot.
Okay,
Didn't
so
think about it
another
like
one:
that.
lip filler, Botox, teeth whitening.
Mm.
Forget that lip filler. That Botox slay. I've not tried it yet.
Slayed like mad.
I'm not trying Botox yet, but emphasis on yes because I will try it.
Yeah,
Yes.
me too.
Then the teeth whitening skip. Like I will come back to
Yeah,
it.
same
I
for
did
teeth
actually
whitening.
attempt to get my teeth whitened.
I haven't
It is
tried
so
it.
painful. I didn't last 5 seconds.
Oh wow.
So like my money
Really?
is still with the dentist. So one day I'll be back.
Yeah.
And then snip lip filler.
Lip
Lip
Like
fillers.
fillers,
yeah.
I'm not, I don't like lip fillers
I don't
either.
like
I'm a
it
black
either.
girl. I'm
Mhm.
okay.
Per.
Literally.
Okay. And then last one, matte foundation, dewy foundation, no foundation. And you don't like foundation.
Um, so I think I would say I use a dewy foundation. But I think I kind of sometimes lean towards matte foundation because the setting spray ends up making it
Yeah,
dewy.
dewy.
And because I have oily skin,
And it's just hot in
by
Lagos
the time
too.
you combine the dewy foundation and the setting spray, I look
Mm-hmm.
like I'm really shining. So I
Mm-hmm.
would say slay matte,
Mm-hmm.
skip no foundation,
Mm-hmm.
and then snip dewy foundation.
I already have your answer, but say it.
Okay. So I will slay no foundation.
Yeah. I'm look
I'm
at your
so
skin.
lazy.
Yeah, your skin is really
But
Like,
her skin
no,
is
I
beautiful.
nice, so you
am
don't need.
such a lazy
Your skin is really
person.
beautiful.
Like, makeup takes so long, but thank you so much. But makeup takes so long. So slay no makeup. Um, but skip dewy foundation. I actually like that dewy look. Like, I
Yeah,
really,
the
really
It's
do
not
like
bad.
it. But I get what you mean in terms of
Yeah.
like just mixing it up.
Mm-hmm.
But matte foundation, no. And I say that more so like I just don't like looking matte.
I get what
But
you
and
mean.
that's exactly what
same,
you said, right? But
same.
it has to be
Yeah.
matte foundation
So the
that
way
would adjust to the setting spray.
yes, to
Yes.
adjust to the setting spray,
Yeah.
yes, but
Yes.
not that when I finish my face I'm matte. No,
No,
I would
Yeah.
no.
not
But there's
like
people
that.
that like that.
No, I don't
No,
like that.
I don't like matte either.
There's
It just
people that
feels
like
very
because it
tight and
feels
like
it feels less natural. I feel like
yeah.
I like people that like a heavy makeup look suits them. I think matte works. But for me, because like makeup often doesn't suit me, like heavy makeup,
Mm,
that like that dewy foundation makes it feel and look more
Natural.
natural because
natural.
you're not
Yeah.
naturally like
So
dry.
that means you like that Dennis Marik's blurring balm.
I do you know what? I bought it almost over a year ago. I've not opened it.
Why?
So it's not like
You're just not.
I'm lazy. Like I can't like
You've already
when
said
people
is
tell
that
me that they
makeup
wake
is
up in the morning to
efforts.
put on makeup.
Mm.
Like wow, like you guys are such hardworking
Mm-hmm.
people.
This was a quick 15 minutes.
No,
It's
I'd
like
rather
It can
spend
be a quick
15 more
15
minutes in
minutes.
bed.
this
There's
I
one
am
babe on TikTok that
yeah, I'm just
that she
lazy.
was going to do her hair in another state and she woke up at 4 a.m. to do her makeup before she went. Yeah, like apparently she just always liked to do her
Even when I
makeup.
used to work in corporate,
yeah.
I
I
never wore
just
a
could
sliver of
not.
makeup when I used to work in the
I could
bank.
never like 15 minutes to do my makeup when I could sleep for an extra 15 minutes. Like come
Yeah.
on.
But you know
Fair enough.
something I
So
started
yeah.
doing, funny enough, when I was like on TV a lot and I used to do my makeup every day because I had a daily show.
Mm.
At some point they stopped putting foundation on my face because like I used to break out. So they
Mm.
used to only do my makeup with powder.
I like powder.
So
Which makes sense. And why
they will just
blurring balm?
I'm
Like
telling you,
if
they'll
blurring
Yeah,
just
balm
I
do
like
existed
it
powder.
didn't
then.
exist. But like they'll just do powder. Powders
Yeah.
so they have like the palettes that has the different shades. So they would put the powder as the foundation, use the powder as the contour, and like that was
Yeah,
it.
that makes
Yeah.
sense. All right, well, thank you, ladies, for coming and talking. This
Thank
was very,
you.
very fun. I'm going
Yeah,
to
it
do this
was.
again.
Bring me back.
I will. I will definitely
Yes,
bring you guys back.
please.
And that's a wrap on today's episode of Beyond Beauty, the real talk on beauty business. I hope this was super insightful.
It
I've gotten a
was.
peek into the minds of customers. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as follow us on Instagram. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.